Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, today we are going to discuss about making inferences and predicting. We have got two objectives. The first is to make inferences based on stated details in a reading text. Secondly, to predict the organizations of ideas in a reading text. Okay. Next is making inferences. What is making an inference? Kita lihat bersama ya definisinya. Making an inference is a higher level thinking skill in comprehending ideas of a passage. An inference is an idea that we conclude based on stated details in a reading text or in a passage. Saya ulangi ya. An inference is an idea that we conclude based on stated details. Jadi kita menyimpulkan dari detail yang ada. Ingat ya, menyimpulkan detail. Jadi mungkin kita diminta untuk menyimpulkan dari kalimat ke-7 dan 8 atau menyimpulkan dari kalimat 10 dan 11. Jadi berbeda dengan yang skimming, what is the main idea? Nah, kalau ditanyakan the main idea berarti kita menyimpulkan general, satu paragraf or mungkin satu teks seperti itu. Tapi kalau di sini kita diminta untuk menyimpulkan details. Okay? So the process of making inference is also called reading between the lines, and the stated details gives us the meaning clues or hint to make a conclusions. Making an inference is also a process to deeper meaning and makes us more aware of the other purposes. Okay, next one. What are some common types of inferences questions? Jadi ini ada beberapa jenis pertanyaan yang menanyakan tentang inferences. Okay. Some inference question will have the word infer, suggest, or imply. Jadi biasanya menggunakan kata infer, suggest, or imply. And look at the following examples. Number 1. Which of the following can be inferred about X? The author of the passage implies that X blah blah blah. Or which of the following can be inferred from paragraph 1 about X? Ini beberapa contoh ya yang sering muncul atau sering mungkin di dalam soal TOEFL test. Ini juga pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang sering muncul. So when you decide an answer to an inference questions, you have to be sure that your answer does not contradict the main idea of the passage. Also, the correct answer must be inferable from the passage, and this means that you should be able to define your choice by pointing to explicitly stated informations in the passage that leads to inference you have selected. Okay, next one. I have a question before I saw the text, yeah? Which of the following can be inferred from paragraph 1 about candles before the 19th century? Kita lihat di sini, ini contoh pertanyaannya ya. Which of the following can be inferred? Mana yang mencerminkan dari statement-statement di bawah ini mengenai or about candles before 19th century? Okay. A. They did not smoke when they were burned. B. They produced a pleasant odor as they burned. C. They were not available to all. Or D. They contain sulfuric acid. Oke, selanjutnya nanti saya akan tunjukkan teksnya ya. Ini saya tunjukkan. Oke, let's see the examples. Ini adalah paragraf yang saya maksud tadi ya. The 19th century brought with it a burst of new discoveries and inventions that revolutionized the candle industry and made lighting available to all. In the early to mid-19th century, a process was developed to refine tallow, fat from animals, with alkali and sulfuric acid. The result was a product called styrene. Styrene is harder and burns longer than unrefined tallow. This breakthrough meant that it was possible to make tallow candles that would not produce the usual smoke and resin odor. Styrene were also derived from palm oils, so vegetable waxes as well as animal fats could be used to make candles. Oke, ini soal yang tadi. Which of the following can be inferred from paragraph 1 about candles before the 19th century? A. They did not smoke when they were burned. B. They produced a pleasant odor as they burned. C. They were not available to all. Or D. They contained sulfuric acid. Coba silakan dipikirkan yang mencerminkan dari paragraf 1 di atas tentang candles before 19th century. Yes, the best answer is C. They were not available to all. Kenapa bisa C? Kita lihat pertanyaannya. Pertanyaannya adalah apa yang mencerminkan dari paragraf 1 di atas tentang candles before. Kata kuncinya adalah before, sebelum abad 19. Jadi, pertanyaan ini menanyakan ada di detail kalimat pertama. Jadi ada di baris 1 dan 2. The 19th century broke with all a burst of a new discovery and inventions that revolutionized the candle industry and made lightning available to all. 19th century membuat lightning available to all. Tapi pertanyaannya adalah before the 19th century. Jadi sebelum abad 19, they were not available to all. So the best answer is C. Okay, the next one is predicting the organizations of ideas in a reading text. Jadi kita memprediksi tentang ide yang ada di sebuah teks. How to predict? How do you predict the ideas? Okay, when you make a predictions, use keywords and ideas in the passage. Your general understanding of the author's message, reason, logic, and common sense. A paragraph may start out with the idea of a previous paragraph as a way of linking the ideas in the two paragraphs. A paragraph may also end with an idea that will be further developed in the following paragraph. Oke, jadi sebuah paragraf itu bisa dimulai dengan ide dari previous paragraph, dari paragraf sebelumnya. Jadi pasti ada penanda atau ada pengantarnya dari sebelum paragraf tersebut. Oke, dan juga akhir paragraf itu pasti juga memberikan ciri-ciri apa atau ciri-ciri untuk apa? Ciri-ciri untuk paragraf selanjutnya. Jadi untuk memprediksi paragraf sebelumnya atau teks sebelumnya atau paragraf selanjutnya itu kita bisa melihat dari bagian awal teks atau bagian akhir teks. I have got the examples here. Let's read together the text, yeah? Another program instrumental in the population of science was Cosmos. This series, broadcast on public televisions, dealt with topics and issues from various fields of science. The principal writer and narrator of the program was Carl Sagan, a noted astronomer and Pulitzer Prize-winning author. Let's see the questions. Pertanyaannya adalah, the paragraph preceding this passage most probably discusses. Paragraph preceding berarti paragraf sebelumnya. Oke, triknya adalah ketika menanyakan atau ditanyakan paragraf sebelumnya berarti kita fokus di beginning of the paragraph. Kita lihat pilihannya. A different scientific television series. B. Carl Sagan's scientific achievements. C. The Pulitzer Prize won by Carl Sagan. And D. Public televisions. Oke, kita fokus di bagian awal paragraf ya. Another program instrumental in the population of science was Cosmos. Karena kata another berarti kita bisa melihat paragraf sebelumnya pasti mengenai A. Yes, good. A different scientific television series. Oke, kita lihat contoh yang berbeda. Kalau tadi menanyakan preceding atau paragraf sebelumnya ya, sekarang menanyakan following atau paragraf following, paragraf setelahnya kira-kira berisi apa, atau teks setelahnya kira-kira berisi apa. Oke, kita masih menggunakan teks yang sama, yaitu teks yang tadi ya. Kita lihat langsung pertanyaannya. The paragraph following this passage most likely contains information on what? The paragraph following berarti yang mengikutinya, atau next paragraph. Berarti kita fokus ke bagian akhir or ending of the paragraph. Kita lihat ya. The principal writer and narrator of the program was Carl Sagan, a noted astronomer and Pulitzer Prize-winning author. Kita lihat pilihannya ya. A. The popularity of science. B. The program Cosmos. C. The astronomer Carl Sagan. Or D. Topics and issues from various fields of science. Jadi yang paling tepat yang mana nih? Yes, C. The astronomer Carl Sagan. Kenapa? Karena ending of the paragraph membahas tentang another astronomer Carl Sagan. Okay, I think that's all about the explanations of making inferences and predicting. So, I'll see you on the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.